The first step into opening a new Etsy shop is going to be to figure out what you're going to sell. So what I did is I'm going to use Canva and their new AI feature to help me figure out and come up with a product to sell on Etsy. I am going to stay focused on digital products, but you guys are more than welcome to obviously look into doing physical products as well. And let's get started. So I went into Canva and I'm in my little Etsy tab for my folder for here, and I'm going to create a Canva doc. And once that is loaded in, you want to select the plus magic, right? And I'm going to go ahead and just copy and paste. We want to do 20 digital product ideas to sell on Etsy with 3 sub niches. And the reason why you want a sub niche is you want to find a specific product and you want to niche down a little bit, but you don't want to be so niche down that you don't have a customer base. So you don't want to do art, right? Because art would be really broad. What kind of art are we doing? But if you did animal art prints, that would be niche down enough that you could be different and unique and sell in that category, and it will be easier and quicker for you to build that shop than just trying to sell 50 different types of art. So once it populates everything for us, it gives you your 12 options, and then it breaks it down into 3 sub niches. So then you can take a look and see what you want to do. And once you've figured out what you want to sell, then you can go to the next step. And what I would do is take the things that you're considering, whether it be SVGs, or if you're doing a physical product, if you're going to do a personalized mugs. Personalized products on Etsy are very smart to do, even though you have to put in a little more work, because people come to Etsy to get personalized things. So that would definitely be a good option if you're wanting to do physical products. But once you've done that, I would personally go over to eRank, and I just typed in SVG here, and I'll rerun it so it'll show you how to go ahead and fix the competition part of it. But SVG in and of itself, obviously there are a lot of sellers. That's a lot of competition. You have a good bit of searches, but you have a lot of sellers. But SVGs in general are not oversaturated. Everybody could say that every single category that we have is oversaturated, but I started an SVG shop last week and I've already had a sale. I started it last week. I have I think 47 products in it. And like I said, I got within the last 2 to 3 days, I've gotten my first sale because I knew how to niche down enough to find a product that people are looking for and it be a little bit different or a little bit specific to an audience and still sell in something that's heavily saturated. So once you go ahead and you populate that into eRank, I'm going to go to the Etsy competition and I'm going to drop it down so my low competition is on the top and the higher competition keywords are on the bottom. We're staying away from anything that is copyright or trademarked. So if it's a Disney, if it's a Marvel, if it's a Pixar, I'm not doing it. I don't care what others do. I'm not doing it. It's illegal. You're not to do that. So what we're going to do is go ahead and scroll through and find some things that we could have as ideas for what we could sell. This one right here, because I've already looked over the list, I get my attitude from SVG. It's not copyrighted. It's not trademarked. You can do it for tons of different things. Like I get my attitude from my sister, my brother, my mom, my dad, my aunt. Whatever you would want to do, that's a whole product line right there. Easter tokens are also a good option. You could do strawberry cake. Let's see. Meet me at the pumpkin patch. We're not doing it. Like I said, I'm not going to do anything. Now, the Happy Tuesday and the Tuesday 2222, it's 2/22/22. That's from last year. You can just disregard that. That's not a niche that I would do, obviously. But anyways, love more, worry less. Regardless, this is a good way to find some products to sell in whatever niche you decided. So this niche would be I'm selling SVG files for people that have crickets and silhouettes and are making things, right? They're using a cut file to cut things out if they have a Glowforge. And by doing that, once I get my shop ready, these are different options of products that I could automatically list as soon as I'm ready to go. These are going to list. So I hope that this helps give you guys a little bit of an idea of how to find a product. And I'm going to do an entire series. I've been doing it on my TikTok and YouTube Shorts, but this is just going to be the widescreen version of what I'm actually doing to show you guys how to build an Etsy shop from scratch.